Hello and welcome to another reaction. This being my 12th reaction on Jack's Project Exodus construction series, and officially what would be the first day of deconstructing Old Town. So yeah, let's go over and check out Jack's video. Let's go.
And just think, all of these would have been full of families and children ready for their exciting day at Thorpe Park. Now it just lays there, ready to be taken away. Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Jack Silkstone and welcome to Project Exodus construction update number 12. That's right, guys, today I'm so excited because it is my first time heading down Monk's Walk now that Project Exodus has been fully confirmed. It's about 3:30 right now and already we've got this beautiful autumnal sun. And yeah, as I said, today I'm going to be heading down Monk's Walk, where I believe we're going to be seeing a lot of initial groundwork already taking place for Project Exodus. This is the first video that I'm filming where stuff is actually happening, like the construction has fully begun now. Because I obviously filmed my Old Town video where we had our last ever run through Creek Freak Massacre. But yeah, the park is officially closed for the 2022 season now, which means Exodus construction is actually taking place. How bloody exciting is that, guys? It won't be long before we start getting the UK's tallest roller coaster going up in that part of the park. So yeah, I'm really excited to be heading down Monk's Walk again. Now that it's winter, I'm going to be heading down here a load, and yeah, I'll be bringing you guys with me every single time, and hopefully we'll be seeing some very exciting stuff. But yeah, in today's video, I know that some very cool stuff regarding the old Canada Creek Railway has happened down Monk's Walk. So let's go and make our way over there. So we've reached the beautiful Red Bridge now, which means we're crossing over onto the Thorpe Park Island. I've actually got something very interesting to discuss about this lake later on in the video, but it could potentially be huge news for Thorpe Park, but I don't know, we'll have a little chat about it later. But yeah, as I said, right now we're crossing over onto Thorpe Park, which means from here everything that we see is going to be very interesting. Now, just a friendly reminder that if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for so many more Project Exodus construction updates over the years. And yeah, leave a thumbs up on this video if you're excited.
So yeah, I've already given like thumbs up on my main YouTube channel, Dave's Adventures, as well as my second YouTube channel, Dave's Who Reviews. Obviously all helps, but as well as like the views in general. And yeah, I've already subscribed to Jack's main YouTube channel with both my accounts, so yeah, it's all good.
But yeah, already I'm spotting a big change. We've got a brand new fence which has got in down Monk's Walk. Previously we had kind of a lot of mismatched fencing already from this point. But yeah, we've got this brand new green fence. Let's go and get a closer look. So as you can see, we've got some small little holes. What has my life turned into, guys? I'm now a fence enthusiast, it looks like. But yeah, you can see how new it all is. Look at that. Very cool indeed. I promise, guys, that the updates will get more exciting than a new fence. But honestly, I've been doing Monk's Walk for half a decade at this point, and anything that happens down here is exciting. So yeah, there you go. Got a brand new fence. But I'm hoping what we see just around this corner is a little bit more exciting. Oh boy, so we have had an insane change down here at Monk's Walk. Ever since 2016, of course, when Platform 15 came to Thorpe Park Fright Nights, and they for the first time used this area of Old Town for one of their horror mazes, we've had the Canada Creek Railway train right here on the other side of Monk's Walk. But ladies and gentlemen, it's gone. It is officially gone. Over the years, of course, we've had many changes to it. It was once put over on its side. and then they put it back up quite recently actually, but now it is officially gone. And as you can see down here, the train shed, which obviously previously had a front to it, that front is gone, and it seems like all of the trains that were previously stored in there have also gone. Insane. So yeah, this is our very first start of groundwork construction for Project Exodus. Mad. So yeah, this gate is the only thing that's kind of stayed from the old fence. This was always here, and I always used to come up to it and try and like film around it. But yeah, as you can see, the engine is no longer there. You can see where it used to be, like on those tracks, but it is now gone. It is completely left. Wow, that's a little bit mad. I can't quite believe that. For nearly like 6 years that train has been there, and for the 6 years that I've been doing Monk's Walk, we've always seen it, and it's now gone. I would have loved to have seen them actually getting rid of it, because it couldn't have been easy. Literally moving a train carriage and engine all the way down this thin path would have been so cool to see. But yeah, for the other stuff that's going to be taking place for Exodus, like Loggers Leap coming down, like the Sawmill, Creek Freak Massacre coming down, I'm hopefully going to be able to be there and documenting it for you guys to see. But yeah, in regards to those trains, I don't think it's the last we'll have seen of them. Stick around in this video, because hopefully we'll be able to see them again. But yeah, here we go. We've got some of the old fencing coming back. So yeah, this over here is what the old fencing looked like. And as you can see, they're obviously in the process of changing the entire Monk's Walk fence, or at least probably the bit surrounding Old Town and where Project Exodus will be, into this new kind of green style. So yeah, at the moment we've got nothing, but this is exciting to see. A warning construction site sign. I imagine the entire fence will be plastered in these signs fairly soon. But yeah, that right there is a sign that a few years ago would have got all of us enthusiasts so excited. A construction site sign on the fence of Old Town. Wow, it's all a bit mad. I can't believe it's happening, guys. The UK's tallest roller coaster is going to be built just over the other side of this fence. Oh my God, I've honestly never been so excited to be a Thorpe Park YouTuber. Like, it's insane, and this is something we've been waiting so long for, and it's finally happening. And yeah, I've said it so many times, but I am going to be so involved in all of these updates. I'm going to be posting so regularly for you all. So I know I've said it already, but make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to keep you guys so up to date on this roller coaster. I'm very excited. But yeah, I am actually going to carry on heading down Monk's Walk further than I normally go, because as I said, I believe we might be able to get another little look at those Canada Creek railway trains one last time before they head off.
About them fencing, obviously with the new green, I do believe it is like fully down Monk's Walk. Obviously, I've only been down for my construction videos like 3 times now, and it's only just like clicked into my head about like the green fencing, but I do believe it does cover, I want to say 90% of Monk's Walk. I could be wrong. If you're regular down Monk's Walk, like put it down in the comments. Do you reckon I'm right or wrong? Yeah, please do let me know.
So in terms of actual Old Town behind me, the parts that were previously publicly accessible, none of that seems to have changed since the park officially closed on Sunday. Like, we've still got Creek Freak Massacre standing through there, and the fences that kind of made the Creek Freak Massacre queue line are all still in. Rocky Express is still in there, guys, don't worry. But presumably we'll be finding out what's going to be going on with Rocky Express fairly soon. And then as for the rest of Old Town, it all looks the same, to be honest. But yeah, it's all still there. But as I said, as and when stuff happens in there, I will be updating you guys straight away. But yeah, you can very clearly see where they've obviously taken out the Canada Creek Railway engines and carriages. I presume they've started on like the outskirts of the site and just doing all of that stuff as soon as possible, so that they can then focus on the main bits in Old Town and taking down everything that needs to come down when the time comes. But it will all be happening fairly soon. But yeah, I'm just going to carry on down Monk's Walk. Wow, I have to say, I completely forgot just how long this part of Monk's Walk actually is. I've been lucky enough to head over to Thorpe Farm so many times over the past 2 years, filming for different Fright Nights and Thorpe Park projects, but normally we always just drive down this road. But yeah, it's certainly a long old way to walk. I haven't done it in ages. But yeah, the Canada Creek Railway back in its day obviously did this journey many times a day, taking loads of guests over to the farm. And just in front of me, for the very last time, we have the Canada Creek Railway. There it is. It stretches right back down there. But yeah, we're gonna head up and hopefully see their engines up at the front. But that's insane. Look at just how many carriages for this train they have. And obviously these were all stored down at the end of Old Town in the train shed. So as you can see, this one over here on the right is very clearly the one that was used in the Platform 15 horror maze. You can see it's quite beaten up and battered through many years of being used as part of that maze. There was once upon a time a big old flame effect going off the top of it. And then yeah, over on the left you can see we've got the fresher looking kind of original models that have obviously just been stored away in that train shed for all of those years. Now I don't know how much further down the engines go. I can see another one just over here, and obviously I will show you a closer look at all of those carriages. So yeah, I think that's the last one just there. In fact, yeah, that is engine number 1. You can see just through those trees. Let me just have a quick, nearly tripped over then. Let me have a little quick look. Yeah, I think that is the last one. So we can start heading back actually now. How weird is this, guys? There's literally just a yacht on the other side of Monk's Walk. Always been there. No idea why it's there or how it's there, but yeah, it's just a random yacht. But yeah, we're gonna focus on this side where of course the Canada Creek Railway sits. When this is gonna be leaving the park, I'm not too sure. It could be there for a good few weeks, days, months, God knows. But yeah, I'm pretty sure eventually it will all be leaving the park. No idea how they're gonna do that. I don't know how they even moved it from Old Town. But yeah, it's certainly a little bit emotional, isn't it? Let me go and show you guys a closer look at the carriages just down here.
So, obviously what Jack was saying about the Canada Creek Railway and carriages. Like, as I'm recording this reaction video, being the last day in February, Friday just gone, when first met up with Adam for the first time from Man's Adventures. Obviously we decided, well, we all went down to like Thorpe Village, but I presume where Thorpe Farm was. We did go, obviously, from the end of Monk's Walk. And on that Friday, previously there was just 2 of these Canada Creek carriages. Friday they all went, all gone. It's empty now, so wherever, like Jack was saying, they've gone, it's, yeah, I don't know obviously where, but yeah, last of a legacy. But start of something brand new. It's like I've mentioned before, it's one for the history books, and my god, I can't wait.
This officially brings an end to the Canada Creek Railway story here at Thorpe Park. It lasted longer than the ride itself, obviously, when it moved into Platform 15 and became a part of that whole storyline. But this is officially the end now for the Canada Creek Railway. Yeah, just look how many there are. They're almost just stacked on top of each other down there at the end. But yeah, once upon a time they all would have been used to transport guests over there to Thorpe Farm. And just think, all of these would have been full of families and children ready for their exciting day at Thorpe Park, ready to go and meet some nice animals over at the farm. And there we go. Now it just lays there, ready to be taken away. So although it is quite sad and emotional seeing the Canada Creek Railway finally ready to depart from the park, we do have to look to the future and remember that it is for an insane cause. It's going to allow the tallest roller coaster in the UK to be built here at Thorpe Park. And yes, by the way, it is now insanely dark. I forgot how quickly it gets dark in these autumn winter months. I've literally got my big old torch just shining the way in front of me. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier, there's been a little bit of news about the Thorpe Park lake just over to my left. And I thought whilst I'm walking down this path in particular, it would be a good time to talk about that. So yeah, essentially this is a bit of a nerdy story on my behalf. But ever since Thorpe Park obviously had its consultation with the Runnymede Borough Council, I've been keeping up to date with the local planning department here in Runnymede, because at the end of the day, I do live super close to Thorpe Park. So yeah, I spotted something online recently about a new consultation that was going to be happening. And yeah, essentially, the River Thames runs very close to Thorpe Park. And at this point in particular in its path, it is at a very low point, which means this entire area in general is quite subject to bad flooding when it rains a lot. And as you guys know, we had a lot of flooding issues in regards to Project Exodus when that was going through the planning phases. But essentially, the council have proposed a project in which they will be opening up part of the River Thames and allowing it to flood through this area, through this lake, which is currently kind of an isolated lake. Like, it just kind of sits on its own surrounding the Thorpe Park resort. However, yeah, the council have proposed to open up this lake into the actual River Thames, literally where I just walked down this path, and then reopen it down this end as well, to basically open a flood diversion channel which would run directly in front of Thorpe Park. Now, as I said, it's currently just in the consultation phase. Like, it might not go ahead at all. And even if it does go ahead, I have no idea what impact it would have on Thorpe Park. It might help them in the future, kind of getting things done, like with it being officially right on the River Thames. It might help them out, but it might cause a few issues. I really don't know. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's probably years and years off. Like, it wouldn't be a quick thing at all. But yeah, it's just mad that one day this could literally be part of the River Thames right outside of Thorpe Park. And obviously the River Thames, one of the most famous rivers in the country, goes right through the centre of London. It would literally run right outside of Thorpe Park. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention it for you guys. Some of you might not care at all and you're only here for Project Exodus updates, but for those of you that are big Thorpe Park fans like myself, it's a bit of interesting news that I'll keep you guys updated on. But yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed today's video. It's all starting to happen, isn't it? And I'm sure it won't be too long at all before we start getting track on site and the UK's tallest roller coaster will start being built over in that area of the park. Very exciting. As I've said, be sure to subscribe to be kept up to date when I upload all future Project Exodus videos, and follow me on all of my other socials, because as well as videos, I post loads of photos on my Twitter and Instagram, all regarding Thorpe Park and Project Exodus. But yeah, that brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you've all enjoyed. My name's Jack Silkstone. Goodbye.
Well, that's quite interesting about Abbey Lake and the River Thames. It'd be like fascinating to see if like Abbey Lake actually becomes part of this river. Like, well, like Jack said, River Thames flows in the centre of London. So yeah, that's intriguing. As for the rest, wow, it is sad to see Canada Creek officially gone now. Like I said, Friday when we was last down there, or like the last remaining 2 carriages was gone, left. Obviously, the world's largest hypercoaster being 236 feet. Yes. So I do hope that you have enjoyed this particular reaction video. If you did, please do hit the like, thumbs up button, as it really does help with, well, hopefully the video getting pushed out. Also, like I said before, please do leave me a comment. And yeah, lastly, if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to my YouTube channel as well, Dave's Adventures. So yeah, until the next video upload, bye, and see you soon. Bye everyone.